Ain't it fun? Living in that real world.
Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects of the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela effectians. So we have a Mandela conference coming up on July 14th in Manassas, Virginia. If you listen here to Vanessa VA, she is the one that is hosting it. It costs you only $14 if you want to go.
I have a special guest tonight, Vanessa. This is going to be a short and quick video because it's really for advertising purposes. Vanessa has a YouTube channel, and I ran across her, and I noticed that she was going to have a Mandela Effect conference coming up here very shortly on July 14th, 2018. So I sent her an email and said, hey, you know, if you want to come on my show live and talk about it real quick, I'd be happy to help you advertise it. And I'll also send this video to some other channels to help spread the word. So all you folks out there, if you are interested in coming together and joining with like-minded people and talk about the fringe of insanity and cuckoo crazy topics like the Mandela effect, we have the perfect event for you coming up. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Vanessa, everybody. Vanessa, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, Harmony. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're more than welcome. So did you want to tell people a little bit about your channel first?
Yeah, sure. So I started my channel, I would say a little less than a year ago. I just basically started it because I couldn't be quiet about something so important anymore. I think I had maybe like 3 or 4 Emmy example videos and maybe like 3 theory videos. But yeah, the bulk of my channel, it focuses on the Mandela effect and how it's affecting people and their relationships. I do have several Mandela effect helpline videos where anyone can just basically from the chat, they can join the live stream and talk to other people on video. I also have the Fearful and Angry Mandela Effect Testimony series, which just talks, it lets people show their reactions to the Mandela Effect, waking up to it. They give their firsthand accounts of how it's impacted their lives. So that's pretty much what my channel consists of.
Awesome. That's absolutely wonderful. So let's go ahead. You want to reel into the wonderful event we have coming up?
Yeah, sure. So, like you said, it's going to be July 14th, so next month. It's going to be held in Manassas, Virginia, and it's the Mandela Effect Conference. Need I say more? It's basically a place for the affected to come and meet up, compare notes. I can say personally, I haven't met anyone in physical life has been changed as much by the Mandela effect as I have. Most people I come across, they don't care. So I think it's going to be really nice to be in the same room with multiple people who are kind of on the same wavelength. So far, there's people from New York, DC, Texas, Florida, St. Louis, Maryland, Indiana, Michigan, Virginia, of course, North Dakota. They're going to be coming. I'm still in the process of putting together a panel of speakers. So far, I have John Boyle, one, and SMQ AI is going to be talking. If I can get enough people to come, there'll be a free catered lunch. And then at the end, there'll be a free photo that everyone will be emailed, like a free group photo. So I'm excited about it. I think, a lot of us in the Mandela Effect community, we encounter a lot of isolation. So I think this conference has been a long time coming, and it's something that we all need.
Absolutely. So at the moment, you have a ticket price of just, she said $14. I'm like, do you mean 140? And she's like, no, $14. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's literally $14. It's just enough so I can cover the cost of the conference room, and then hopefully I can get together enough funds to do a free catered lunch. So I wanted to keep the ticket price as cheap as possible, just so that way, as many people as possible can come. So yeah, if you're interested, if you're feeling lonely and isolated, your friends and your family could care less about the Mandela effect, definitely come meet your Mandela effect family and know that you're not alone.
That is absolutely wonderful. Well, I'm sure if you include the meal, we're going to have to go a little bit higher than 14.
No, it's included in there.
Really? I don't know how you did this. So that is just absolutely amazing.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be next month, July 14th. Anyone who's interested, please just shoot me an email. My email is vanessava07@gmail.com. My name is spelled a little bit different. It's VANNESSAVA07@gmail.com. So for Vanessa, it's 2 N's and 2 S's. Some people are saying my name changed, and that was a Mandela effect.
Speaking of Mandela effect, since we're so bad with geography, you want to tell us say the name of that city again, and what major city is it near? Like, where did they fly into?
Yeah, so it's in Manassas, Virginia. I believe you would fly in at the Dulles Airport.
What
It's
airport?
Dulles Airport.
Oh, Dulles. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I could be wrong though. It's been a long time since I've traveled, so definitely get online, do some research with airports and all that. But it's in Manassas, Virginia. It's considered a suburb of DC, Alexandria, Virginia.
Right, that's where you'd fly in the Dulles. I get it.
Yeah, I would definitely encourage anyone, especially, people in the DMV area who are Mandela affected. There's no reason for you not to come because it's right there. So definitely just send me an email, let me know you're interested, and I'll send you a ticket link.
And people can turn it into a vacation and go to Washington D.C. I mean, I went there because I went to the Oval Office and met with the vice president and stuff like that. But
Nice.
yeah, but it's a wonderful. I mean, if you love museums, the Smithsonian's there are just absolutely amazing. And of course, you got to see, all the landmarks. And it's, my gosh, I think you could spend 3 days there and not see everything. There's a lot to see in Washington D.C. I don't know if you folks know that. And you'll have a great time. If you like sightseeing, that is our capital is definitely a very interesting place to visit.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area, and I like to go to the Smithsonian. So, but
Yeah.
that's just because I'm like kind of a nerd. But yeah, definitely, if you're interested, definitely send me an email.
hmm It's also pretty neat. We took a little trip out to the country and saw the first president, George Washington's home. That was kind of a neat side trip we took when we were there as well.
That's cool. That's very
Yeah,
cool.
I definitely loved it. So after this live stream, I'm going to have Vanessa send me an email. There'll be a link to her channel, her email, and then the speakers that are going to be there. If you can put a link to their channels as well, so people know who's coming.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you for having me on, Harmony.
Absolutely. And if I had the funds, I'd fly out there too. Who knows? Maybe I will.
Yeah. Hey, you're always welcome. We'd actually love to have you as a speaker if you could make it out. I know you stay busy with work though.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, I'll have to start a GoFundMe for that.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so is there anything else you wanted to add real quick or?
I think that's everything. I just want to, thank everyone in the Mandela Effect community. I think we've come a long way. When I first woke up in summer of 2016, I was just totally lost. And that was before the whole Mandela Effect community had even like officially formed. So I think we've come a long way. And I just want to keep moving forward with this. For whatever reason, the majority of the population, they're not awake to it. And it can be a scary process, especially when you're first waking up to it. So there's strength in numbers. I want to thank everyone who has done their testimony online and contributed to my Fearful and Angry Mandela Effect testimony series, and just keep the videos coming. There's strength in numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. Here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, we just had a meetup. We all met at a hotel for dinner, and we met at like 7 o'clock, and we left at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow. I can
they
believe that.
they threw us out of the restaurant, but it's just so amazing to actually sit down with people face to face who think the same way you do and you can talk about this stuff, and they're not going to, judge you or think you're completely insane. Maybe a little bit, but it's fabulous to be able to meet with people. So I know it's going to be a wonderful time. Hopefully, you can all make it. I hope I'll be able to make it as well. I would definitely love to come.
We
So
would love to have you.
yeah, so everybody put it on your calendars. Spread the word. If you can, click the share button and share it with other YouTube channels as well. That would be appreciated, because this is not about us. It's about the Mandela Effect community.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Vanessa, for arranging this and doing all the hard work of putting it together. I know it's not easy to organize these things, so we really appreciate all your hard work in doing this.
Thank you for having me on, Harmony. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Until next time, God bless, peace, and be well.